A video just went out yesterday, and with it, Igia Ananuma, I butchered his name. Hello everybody, I'm Random Bystander here, and I'm a random bystander who's here with some more news. I'm a bit late with this, but there has been new release of a new Zelda game. A video just went out yesterday. Eiji Aonuma released some news. He did mention that while Breath of the Wild 2 was hard at work, they are still working very hard on it to make it the best game it can be. And honestly, they're probably going to save it for Zelda's 35th anniversary, so it's not going to come out this year. However, they did announce something else, and that something was Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know a lot of people who like Zelda, but aren't exactly big fans of the Hyrule Warrior or Dynasty Warrior series. I know I'm kind of like that. However, what makes this stand out is that this Hyrule Warriors game takes place before the events of Breath of the Wild, 100 years ago during the Age of Calamity. So that whole backstory mentioned in Breath of the Wild, where there was a huge war with all the champions fighting Calamity Ganon, that's where this game's going to take place. First off, this seems like a unique way to tell this story. Using the Hyrule Warriors gaming engine and gaming style to tell the story of the Great Calamity, it works. It really can work. And you're actually using the gameplay elements to complement this part of the story. Something that we just assume would just be backstory forevermore. No, we're actually going to play this area. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of excited to play the Calamity Ganon, not just because of the fact that we get to see the Great War itself and just all that stuff, but also we know what happens in Breath of the Wild. Things don't end exactly well during the Great War. I'm really excited to see how much of a darker tone this game could get, because I'll be honest, I played originally Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U, and that's it. It was cool, it looked cool, but it didn't really keep my attention with the story or anything. I don't even think the story was canon in the Zelda timeline. I don't know. I really don't remember. But they made sure that Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, they mentioned that they were working closely with the Zelda team to get the world building right, to get the story right, to get the gameplay to feel right, everything. They want it to feel like it's in the universe of the Breath of the Wild. They want everything, including the story, to work. And hearing that honestly makes me feel very hopeful. Having the Zelda team that has developed this universe in Breath of the Wild, this Breath of the Wild like universe, really does make me feel hopeful that they are going to get some things right and actually not only make a good Dynasty Warriors type game with the gameplay of Dynasty Warriors, but also deliver the story that we crave in Zelda. A lot of people are hyped for this game, including me. I might even pick it up myself. I'm not a big Dynasty Warriors fan though, but the promise of hearing a story in Zelda and hearing a part of the story I never thought I'd hear does work for me. And I'm excited because it's gonna be a bit darker. It's gonna show some tragedy. We'll probably see some backstory between the champions in Zelda, some moments that were only described in narration and maybe a few cutscenes in the original Breath of the Wild we might see before our very eyes in this game. I'm stoked, and I'm sure a lot of fans of Breath of the Wild are. And this game is coming out very soon. It's coming out November 20th, 2020. A holiday title at that. Overall, I'm really excited for this. It just dropped out of nowhere, but I love Breath of the Wild. Granted, I was late playing it. Everyone who played it in 2017, I played it in 2020. But I love the game, I love the universe, and I'm excited to see this game expand upon. Will it be good? We might have to wait and see. If you're a fan of Dynasty Warriors and Breath of the Wild, you're sure to love it. If you're just a fan of Breath of the Wild, you may like it just for the story inputs that it's going to put in. If you're a fan of neither, maybe just wait for Breath of the Wild 2. Although if you're not a fan of Breath of the Wild, why would you play Breath of the Wild 2? We know Breath of the Wild 2 is on the way, and this is something nice to chew on. Something that we can enjoy while we wait. I'm probably going to pick it up, knowing my luck. I'm not pre-ordering it instantly like I did with the Super Mario 3D All-Stars, but I'm probably going to get it at one point and see if it's worth the money. Maybe I'll make a short video on it as well. Which, by the way, if you want to see any more videos of news topics or reviews that I have, or just Let's Plays I've done, or any other videos I've made, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, hit the like button as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good night.